Made quite the headlines with your weight room.
Yes, sir. It is. It is.
Yeah,
Love the weight room.
Yeah, you've changed your body a lot since you were even a freshman in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You were, 220 maybe when
Yep.
you were getting recruited.
Yep.
Can you describe that whole process about not just strength and conditioning, but nutrition? You seem to be into all.
So yeah, it started off at like 210 freshman year, played linebacker, and then I gradually gained weight. I got up to like 250 my sophomore year. My coach was trying to get me to play D-line. I was like, I don't want to play D-line, so I ended up just playing linebacker. I wanted to play linebacker, so I lost weight. But my body naturally just was like, I got to gain more weight, so I kept gaining weight. And then my senior year, I was still trying to cut down weight. I was like 225. Then I got the Army prep, started off at Army prep. Then they got me up to like 260, and I was like, they got me playing D-line here already, so I was like, man, might as well just gain the weight. And got up to like 260. And then I kept that same weight at the actual academy, stayed around 255 because we had like boot camp and stuff. So I stayed around that weight, like still going like in the boot camp and stuff. And then when I was going in JUCO, that's when the weight started to gain. I wasn't running as much, wasn't doing as much like military training and stuff. So started to gain the weight, got up to about 270. Then got here, and the strength staff here got me right, and got up to about 285, 280, sitting around that right now.
Did you have to learn how to cook for the nutritional aspect of it?
Yeah, kinda. I eat like oatmeal and eggs every day, try to. But the food here is really good, so I don't really have to focus on my diet as much. Just eat what I can, and for me, it's really about just staying in the weight room and like running. I know if I can do that, my body fat will stay lean, and that's what I try to do.
So what exactly, we've seen what you can do on the 4 reps in squat. Do you know what your single rep max would be?
I would guess around like more than 700. I would say like around 700, 715. I did 675 last year for a 1 rep max at a community gym, so I think I could probably get like 700.
Do you know the tech record is 755?
755?
755.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if I can get that, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try. But yeah, I love the weight room. I love lifting, so I enjoy it.
Do you take us through like your maxes? So like bench, squat, clean, all the main ones?
So bench. So I benched 460 last year. Squat. I did 675. That's the most like 1 rep max I did. 655 I did for 4 just recently. And then hand clean. My hand clean is that good. It's like 315. And yeah, that's pretty much my maxes.
You took sort of a circuitous route to get to Virginia Tech.
Sure.
What were your plans coming out of high school? Where were you trying to get to, and what was that path like?
So my family's a military family. My dad's in the Navy. So I committed to Navy first, and then something happened with my scholarship. Then the next signing period, I signed with Army. Ended up going to Army. I had to go do a year at the prep school to prove I can like actually go to the academy. So did a year at the prep school. Then went to the academy after that. After the Army-Navy game, then I just felt like I couldn't become the best football player I could be. I wanted the traditional route where I could sleep more, have more time to like study film and stuff, get my playbook more. And then hopped in the transfer portal after the Army-Navy game. After that, ended up having to go JUCO because my grades weren't the best. After JUCO, had a bunch of offers. My recruitment really blew up. I was really able to show my skill set. And then after that, went to 4 visits. And then honestly, coming out of high school, Virginia Tech was my dream school. And I knew once they offered me, I was like, yeah, I gotta go here. And I was able to come to my dream school, so blessing.
What was that like? I mean, you say Virginia Tech was your dream school, and Pride shows up to watch you. What are you thinking at that moment?
I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I had schools coming down to like our practice at JUCO, and some of the schools I was like, all right, I'm not really that excited. But I know when Coach Pride actually flew down, only head coach ever to fly down to see me, and then Coach Marv and Coach Price came down to a practice and come see me. They showed my parents a lot of love, and I was like, yeah, like they're showing me mad love, and it was only right to come home and come play for my dream school. Like, why not?
Do you remember your first visit to Virginia Tech?
Yeah, it was 2017. I think they were playing UNC. I think it was when Coach Fuente was here, and yeah.
That was the blowout.
That was a
game, right?
59-7.
Yeah, it was. It was exciting seeing the Inner Sandman and stuff. So I knew once I seen that, I was like, I gotta come here. Like, it's crazy.
What's it been like now that you're here? I mean, you, Aeneas, Kelvin, all new guys at the same time in the defensive tackle room.
It's enjoyable having that much talent around you. Aeneas Peoples, he had a lot of talent coming from Duke and being one of the top-rated defensive tackles I know. In the film room, I can learn a lot from him. Kevin Gilliam coming from Oklahoma, I can learn a lot from him. And then like APR, Fuga, they all have experience, so I know I can learn a lot from them. And it's real enjoyable being around a group of guys that have experience, and I know I can learn a lot from.
Do you guys bring different things to the table?
I'd say we all have different skill sets, but as far as our depth, we have a lot of depth. So I feel like that goes into our defensive line, and we can all sit together and be one group and do good with this thing.
Now, you clocked in over 20 miles an hour running, correct?
Yes, sir.
How do you balance speed and power?
As far as like my day-to-day, I try to like run every day on a treadmill. I feel like that helps me out a lot, and trying to keep my body fat lower. And then one of the things that, for me, I ran track when I was younger. So I feel like that helped out a lot. When I was younger, I ran track all the way up to middle school. I did like the 100, ran the 100. Then I just got too big and everybody started beating me. But that speed still stayed, and it was prevalent out there running and stuff.
Did going in the Army and being through the boot camp stuff help keep the speed while also gaining the weight and being physical inside? Yeah,
it did. Having to like ruck up mountains and stuff and having to do all that military training while trying to keep your weight for football, that definitely helps you out a lot. It was hard, but it helped me lower my body fat, and it helped me out a lot on the field. So
When being that military background, does that give you like a different maybe appreciation for the Corps cadets here?
Oh yeah, it definitely does. I remember I came here for a visit, and Coach Pryor, he was driving me around. He showed me like the Corps cadets, like where they stay at and stuff, and I was like, it's pretty cool that I can come here and be like still kind of around my roots, you know. Being around a military family, it's still like military oriented here, still a lot of military stuff. So coming here and being around the military, it was definitely cool.
What did your dad do in the Navy?
My dad was a maintenance man. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure, but he's a master chief. Been in 25 plus years. I believe it's 25. So yeah, watching him, seeing everything he goes through, and seeing how hard he worked as a man, it helped me out a lot too. Seeing that.
And your brothers are doing that stuff too?
Yeah. So my brother, I have one brother going to Army ROTC, trying to be an officer, and then my other brother, he played at Elon. He's older than me, and he's flying like helicopters right now in Pensacola, Florida. Still doing training down there. So got a pretty heavy military family. All my brothers.
Do you miss doing the military stuff? Or are you happy you don't have to do the early wake up call, the shining shoes and stuff? I imagine everything has to be really precise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got to do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I can wake up, just go to practice, come back. Don't have to worry about saluting anybody. Don't have to worry about anything. Worry about my shoes being shined. None of that. I can just wake up and just go to practice and come back, watch film. Don't have to worry about keeping my room clean, any of that. So, but it definitely helped me out a lot with things in life. Like I'm more sharp, showing up on time and ready to go. So it helped me out a lot.
You mentioned VTB in your dream school. Did you come to games as a fan growing up?
So actually my little league coach, it was when Tavion Robinson, I remember him. He was coming down here on a visit too, and I think he committed here after that visit, but it was him, Tavion Robinson, Isaiah Henderson. We had a couple people, and he took us on a bus down here. I didn't really know Virginia Tech at all. I didn't really think that much of it, and then I came down here, I seen the game, I seen the visit, I was like, dude, this is like something I gotta be a part of.
What was your little league coach's name?
His name is Bruce Pearl for the Mustangs, Virginia Beach Mustangs.
Are you the best content creator on the team?
Yeah, I say so. We got a couple guys that make content, but that's something I'm really passionate about. I love making content. Been making it since I was young. I love like inspiring people. Love inspiring kids. When kids come up to me, even we have recruits here, like, man, I watched you on TikTok and stuff. So just having that impact on kids, knowing that you can come in, you can work hard, and you can get whatever you want in life. Like, Virginia Tech was my dream school, but I had to work. I had to go through some stuff to get here. So teaching kids lessons and telling them that, like, some stuff in life might not go your way, but if you work hard, you can achieve anything. So
is a lot of it training stuff, or what kind of content do you put out there?
So it's football stuff, it's lifting, and it's motivation. That's like what I've done naturally. Like growing up, we've been moving around a lot, like as a military family. So I didn't really have like a lot of friends and stuff. So all I did was just work out and grind, and it's paid off for me. And I just took people along with it. Showed them what I do on a day-to-day basis, and it helped out a lot for me, and it helped out a lot for a lot of people, motivating them. So, yeah.
Did you have to move around before settling in Virginia Beach, say, for high school?
I moved I was in Connecticut, Illinois, Florida, I believe, Virginia. There's one other, but I don't remember, but I remember moving around a lot, and yeah, it helped me a lot, but yeah, it helped me out a lot.